Mfundishi13Crystalsun. I'm here today with another video. True story, based on a true story. I was actually doing a favor for a friend. We pulled up to the restaurant. So as we go in, there's a blue-eyed European cop. So as we come in, mind you, he's standing in the line finna order, right? So when me and my homegirl come in, he turns around in the police posture, you know, their hands still on their taser, still on their gun. So he speaks. Hello, how you doing? Obviously, my homegirl speaks. And I don't speak, so he catches it. He's like, seem like you don't like to speak. So I don't say nothing because I don't deal with the Europeans, the European cop, post office, school teacher. Long as you European, I know not to engage with you because it's common sense. So here is where the situation, the so-called story gets, you know, I'm gonna say fishy, because when I don't speak to the blue-eyed European cop, you would think he would understand why I'm not speaking to you. I'm a black man. I come from a continent. I'm African. My race has been brutalized from you. Not one day for thousands of years. Your track record says don't trust you. And they all say the same mantra. It's not me, it's the bad Europeans. It's not me, it's my ancestors. So I'm in silence because I don't want to speak to this man. So the reason why I say that this is when the story gets fishy, because you have the black people in there, our people, that was telling me I shouldn't treat all of the pale-skinned police officers in that manner. And then the blue-eyed European that works in the restaurant, not the police officer, she works in the restaurant, engaged into my business, because I'm talking to my homegirl after he spoke. Like, he know we don't click. And show you the disgrace of the European, the blue-eyed European. Mind you, you jump into other people's business when you're supposed to be cooking the food anyway, prepping the food. I don't know her situation in there. To defend the European, she jumps in my business and said, yeah, young man, you shouldn't feel that way because all of us isn't racist, isn't prejudiced. And I'm thinking to myself, it's not the fact that you're racist or prejudiced. It's the fact that you're European and you cannot be trusted. See, the conversation is twisted because your own race isn't even on your side. They're on their side. All because they didn't call you the N-word. All because they didn't show of what they're finna do to you. I notice in that situation how black folks are gullible. And they're very easy targeted people. Because, mind you, I'm in a restaurant. And I have my people talking against me because I didn't want to speak to the European cop that has a history of murdering, lying, stealing. Mind you, I feel like he knew what he was doing. He knew he was being funny by speaking to me. The point is, what is it that our people see that they have to defend people that don't defend them? It doesn't take a million years. It doesn't take voting to tell a people to leave another people alone. It's senseless killings, unarmed, running, back turned, murdered. They lie on camera, go to court. They pray on that fictitious Bible and lie and get 0 days in jail, paid vacation. This is what they mean by y'all don't take no pride in y'all race, bro. Mind you, I picked up my homegirl. I came and got her, took her to the restaurant. And she, on the European side, like the European drove her to the restaurant. Like the European paid her tab. Like the European paid her light bill, water bill, mortgage, whatever. She was so in the defense of them. That's what's hurting us, because we don't see the racism. We don't see the prejudice acts. Who in their right mind want to speak to the police officer? I don't care where we at, the courthouse, restaurant. I like to let my enemy know that I know that you are the enemy. It's called awareness. Like my father say, you so smart till you dumb. See, we try to kiki and laugh and try to act like everything's okay. That's why they keep doing it, because you're not physically showing them like, yeah, we know. We don't want to deal with you. How is it people could do you a service, a dirty service, and then you think that every European is different? A European is a European, whether it's a cop, whether it's a teacher. Damn talking, they prove to you that they're not your friend. Damn talking, give me the money, then the conversation will change. Then it's not me, it was my ancestors. Well, when they murdered, took, and stole, where did the money go? It got passed down to the family. They run game on y'all right in y'all face, man. Mfundishi13Crystalsun, this story recently just happened to me, bro. And riding back from the restaurant, you know me, I was silent. I ain't say nothing to that girl. I dropped the home, and that was that. But it just shows you how they would defend their race in the wrong. That white European lady working at the restaurant had no business saying that. Number one, I'm not talking to you. Well, that's their feature. They always in people's business. They nosy. But she had to make sure that European cop looked like a king in there, who never stole, never took nothing. Why would you jump into a conversation when you know y'all done more evil than righteousness to the planet and to black people? See, that's how you know who been reading and who been studying. Mind you, I'm in a restaurant, my own people talking against me like I shot down someone innocent. Like I own nuclear weapons or something. But what is it? What do they do for you? Do they pay your light bill? Do they pay your mortgage? What is it? Because all this fitting in and you think everything changed and you want to forgive everybody. What, like, use a plan that works. They've been telling y'all that for years, man. And then you wait till they do something to you, then you want to call them racist, and then you want to call them prejudiced. When you step in the presence of them, that's the answer. Don't wait till they do it. As soon as you meet them, that's the answer. All of them. But you so smart till you dumb. You friendly. You loving. You're forgiving. You're gullible. And it's obvious. And it's sad. It's sad, bro. It's sad, dog. A very sneaky situation. White ladies, like, you just made it your business. And black folks quick to say all of them ain't like that. Well, tell me where that blue-eyed European cop lives at. Tell me his wife's name. Tell me his mortgage payment. You just met the man in the line. And you automatically say he's not racist, he's not prejudiced. He just spoke. And he automatically gained her trust instantly. But as much as I read, as much as I know, I don't care how many times you speak to me, if it's in a nice manner, if it's in a racist, prejudiced manner, I know don't trust what has been hurting you for centuries. Everything in life is pre-coded. It's telling you what it is and what it do. Just like a car. A car is a traveling utensil. That's what it is. I'm not going to pray to this car and turn it into a Range Rover truck, airplane. This is what it is. But I noticed that day, black folks, like, it's sad. It's sad. And then you defending the European working in their restaurant, then they underpaying you. That's why you keep coming back to work and you defend them. Won't give you no raise and you defend them. If I am racist or if I am prejudiced against any person or any group of people, Mfundishi13Crystalsun has the greatest reason to be. Ask yourself, how come everyone could do you a dirty service and you can't do it to them? And then when you catch them doing it, it's not me. All of them ain't like that. The police is a force. It's a gang. Tupac told you that. Tupac Shakur. He told you that. They are all on teams, bruh. And if they ain't on teams, they're not gonna tell you. And if they are, all of them are on teams, they still ain't gonna tell you. So either way it go, they're not gonna tell you. That's the most sickening line I could hear from black folks. They all ain't the same. They all Europeans, the blood type, whether they come from caves or whether they don't, they have the same blood type. So they are all the same. It's just in a matter of time they have to show you who they are. It's the fact that you are in the grace period of seeing them when they're kind, smiling. See, the good Europeans, so-called, shield the bad ones. That's why when you at work or in restaurants, they know what to say. Well, just tell them that it's not all of us. Just tell them that it's the bad ones. And then black folks will say, well, one bad apple spoils the bunch. One bad apple spoils the bunch. But they can't look at one bad European and say, well, damn, the whole race is just horrible. We shouldn't even trust them. The same situations that's hurting us, the same plans that don't work that's hurting us, black folks continue to do it, man. You meet a man in a restaurant line, blue-eyed European with a loaded gun. Now, mind you, the whole time he was speaking to us, he kept his hand on his gun and his taser. You dealing with a people that's trained to take no prisoners. You dealing with a force, an organization, a gang that shoots you for moving improperly. Not that you aren't because you flinched, you moved too quick. They feel like they got the right to gun you down. And these the people you want to speak with. These the people you going to attempt to change. Like I said, you could tell when people read, you could tell when people don't read. And it's sad that we think everything is just smooth. Why do you think the lady, the blue-eyed European lady that works at the restaurant, jumped into business? Just to make her race look normal. All of them isn't racist, but I'm looking at her like, it ain't about racism, it's about the history and present day. Now, when the next black man get gunned down, you think she gonna buy lawyers? No. You think she gonna pay for the burial site? No. These blue-eyed Europeans are just talking, bruh. I'm not racist. I'm not prejudiced. Which one of them buried any one of our people or bought a lawyer? Of course they'll go protest with us because that ain't violence. That's going to Publix, getting a permanent marker. Then you go to Office Depot, you buy you a big piece of paper, construction paper, and write mantras on it and sign it, and then you hold it, and then you go like this. Yeah, they'll do that. How many white people done put their life on the line for black people when it's the law enforcement? None of them, bro. They just tell y'all, I'm not racist, I'm not prejudiced. They don't pay your rent. They don't do nothing for you. But what is it, bro? What is the whole? Like, why can't you see them for who they are, bro? Why, bro? And if any black man says that they don't like the police, they're lying, bro. From the moment they pull you over, you feel disgusted. As soon as the car stops, bro, you feel disgusted. And there's always some argumentative statement, mind games that they play. I ain't mad. I just know not to trust a European, whether it's a child, whether it's a elderly person. Don't trust them. This ain't about trust. This ain't about trust. But I'm not mad at the homegirl because she's gonna learn in life, period, that, well, I'm a phrase it like this. One thing I do like about them Europeans, them blue-eyed Europeans, because it don't matter how many times you attempt to be their friend or try to fit in, they always gonna show you that they're not for you. Manager, restaurant, wherever, FedEx, Publix, Target, wherever you run into a European, in a matter of time, they gonna show you, say something or do something to prove to you that they are not your friend. So common sense tells me my friend, my homegirl, just don't pay attention. But those are the ones that they target, the friendly, gullible ones. But the ones that stand on business like me, they make it seem like I'm the damn target. Mfundishi13Crystalsun. Peace.